happy Friday, you lovely lot. It is Friday the 19th of November. And you are joining us for, I'm not going to say another fun-packed weekend of, you know, stuff here with us here at Cheers Ears HQ, because I'm not sure how much fun we're going to be having. Not that, you know, we don't like just have fun anyway, but I don't think we've got much on. How are we, wife?
I'm alright, thank you. And you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Yeah, don't know how I've got to Friday.
It's weird.
When did that happen?
It's weird. It's not been overly busy, but we, you know, cracking through stuff. We've been busy with like non-work stuff.
Yes.
Just like life admin and
paperwork, things going on, ferrying people around to college and bits and pieces.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just been busy with stuff.
Yes, busy with stuff. So while it doesn't feel like we've been overly productive with or overly under the pump with work, it has felt like a busy week. I have been to see my nan. I went to see Nanny Daff yesterday, so I am blessed to have my nan. And my nan, she won't mind me telling you lovely lot, my nan is 92 and she's still with it. And I had a nice time with her yesterday. Hello, Luke.
Hi!
Hey, welcome to the vlog.
Oh, uh-oh, here I come.
Everyone's favourite.
Everyone's favourite.
How are we?
Very well, all the better for seeing you.
I've already seen you.
I've got this charming Luke on the vlog, who knew?
I'm not sure we can take this charm offensive.
No, I can get out of here if you need.
Get out of here, get back to work.
Oh, nasty man.
So yeah, I went to see my nan yesterday, and yeah, she's 92. She's an absolute legend. So I popped round there. I had took her fish and chips. Well, I had fish and chips. Nan had a saveloy and chips, and I love how my nan says bugger a lot. Just made me laugh. Talking about old times, and yeah, 92. How mad is that? And you know, I was just having a chat with her, and like,
It's not quite like the Catherine Tate granny.
she's like a nice version of Catherine Tate's nan.
The one with the potty mouth.
Yeah, but she was absolutely brilliant company. And the great thing was, you know, normally we have like family do's and bits and pieces, but I just wanted to have 2 hours with my nan. So they live sort of Berkshire way, so I drove up there, hour there, fish and chips, couple of hours there, bit of a chat, and then back. And I am going to start doing that more often, because from a selfish point of view, made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, which was nice. Anyway, so we have currently got a man up on the roof, mending the roof, because we've got a bit of a leak. And yeah, so as I said, I'm not sure what this weekend is going to bring. We haven't got anything planned. Daisy's out tonight, but
I might kick the printer.
you're going to kick the printer?
Yeah, I can't get it to work.
I'll tell you what I'm going to start doing.
4 hours now and I'm getting annoyed with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going to have to phone the people that can sort it out.
yes, we are still loving the Mindy projects. If you're not watching that, give it a whirl, because that is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I'm going to try and start decluttering. Yeah, I've got some clothes that need shifting, I've got some odds and sods that need shifting, I've got CDs, I've got DVDs, but I need to start getting rid of stuff because I want less things. So yeah, that's going to do that. And yeah, we'll take you lovely lot along with us. Right, it is coming up for 12 o'clock and it is lunchtime. Oh, I will do big clock. I know it is bad, I can't remember when the clocks went back, it was a while ago, and that is literally going to take 30 seconds, but anyway. So I'm having a spot of lunch, so I am going to have some spinach, some beetroot, some cucumber, and these are lovely. These hot salmon fillets with chilli, they are lovely. And I'm going to stick that all in Keith's big bowl. The roofing man has been and done, and the bill wasn't, you know, as mental as I was hoping. Not hoping, expecting. So that was nice. Tracey's just been running an errand, so she'll be back any minute now. Luke is halfway through his work. He's gone to pick Daisy up, so he will be back shortly. So yeah, I've cancelled my gym membership at the gym that I joined because it wasn't a great fit for me. For not anyone's fault, it just, you know, wasn't quite what I needed. So back in the day, I used to be right into CrossFit. So I've rejoined my CrossFit gym, and my lovely mate James has been helping me out there. So I burn it out. Speaking of which, haircut today. And so yeah, I went back to CrossFit on Monday and really mucked my knee up. So I have had a rough old week. It wasn't anyone's fault, but been having a bit of physio on my dodgy knee. You may remember back when I started to do the couch to 5k, it flared up. Anyway, I was being really careful. I was being, you know, not silly weights, light weights. Had a really good workout, worked out with some really lovely people. And yeah, my knee is killing me, so much so. I'm not really one for painkillers, but I actually went to the chemist. They've given me some codeine, so I took that for a couple of days, and some paracetamol, and I was like staggering them, so I was constantly in, you know, medicated. Anyway, I'm off the painkillers now, but my knee is still really sore, and that has meant that I haven't been able to do any pelotons this week, and I've got a sore neck as well, so I am in the wars. Anyway, enough of your old whinging, Keith, no one's interested. Time for a spot of London. Complaining about the size of my chopper. I can't use this knife, it's too big. Anyway, alright?
Yes, good, thank you.
Cool. We've been doing a lot of life admin.
We have, you said that earlier, but yes, we're still doing life admin.
I've been doing a lot of life admin.
It's a novelty for you.
Every time I pick the camera up, I'm doing life admin. Anyway, this is what my salad looks like. So, I've done more effort with this. I've actually chopped it up. You know, like, I chopped the salad up. So I'm gonna go, so basically, normally I just chuck it all in, but no one really likes salad. And it's a bit boring, so as you're putting it in your mouth, it's all around the place. So I thought, I'm gonna put a bit of effort in today, Keitho. I am gonna chop it up. So I've chopped the salad up. So it's all chopped up. Yeah, that looks good. And that is a massive bowl. But I don't care, because I'm having that, and I haven't had any breakfast either. So, we are going to sit down, and what's really nice, I know I've been talking about Everybody Loves Mindy, but that Mindy project thing is really, really good, and we're going to sit down and watch that, and it's like the perfect, it's our little thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's that perfect episode as well, for
yeah.
time, so it's like 20-25 minutes, perfect time.
Yeah, and it's got really, really good people in it. If you liked The American Office, which, you know, we're big fans of, it's got the girl from that, she's like the main character, and I think she wrote it. So you've got all these other characters that are from The Office in that. And now we're having a bit of a run of people that were in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They keep popping in.
Little cameos.
Yeah, so it's got that real sort of feeling as, you know, like they all know people and they're all friends. And oh, can I come and have a go on your sitcom? Anyway, we're going to go and watch it now. Right, it is 5:15. Check out my fresh trim. Very happy with my new haircut. What do you think, Trace?
Very swish.
Swish?
Yeah.
Doing a bit of editing and some Friday wines.
Friday wine and tortillas.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and sit down and watch a bit.
Down.
I'm feeling a bit tired today. Like with my.
You haven't slept very well.
I haven't slept very well. Yeah. So with my dodgy knee, that has kept me up. Actually, I've had 2 nights on the sofa as well. That's how bad it's been. It's not been good. And I've also had a neck.
Yeah, that because I picked you out of bed.
I know, I did explain to our friends earlier why.
Right.
Yeah. Why is it that when you don't go to the gym or you don't do any exercise, you kind of feel alright, but as soon as you start going to the gym, you feel bad. Like that physical high that you get. Yeah, like it feels like something's trapped in here and my knees, I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty tired. So I am going to sit down on the sofa. I'm going to grab myself a near beer. I'm smashing through these Heineken Zeros. These are my current favourite. You know, you can get them everywhere. They're not like the flash crafty ones. So I'm going to have one of those. I might have a cheeky bowl of crisps and watch a bit of telly. So there we go. Got some cherries for a bit of a snack. Heineken Zero. And got a new candle. Look at me. Sitting down here, bowl of cherries and a candle. So this one got from Tesco's. We're going to see what that smells like. I'm currently being left alone. I've done my pillowcases for a bit, so I'm going to sit down and I'm re-watching some of Luke's old race videos from earlier in the season because I miss him racing a bit already, which, you know, has come around. So I'm going to sit down and just chill out for a bit. Right, dinner has arrived. 7 o'clock, still not changed big clock. I'm trying to be good. You know, I've got Florida coming up, I want to stay. I actually want to get out of Florida with a few kilos in the bag so I can, you know, have a few puds out there. So I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to steer away from takeaways. Not been massively great this week anyway. So these are these little microwave meals that I've been having. They're pretty low in calories. It's like 300 and between just under 400 calories, I think. So I'm going to have one of those, and every time I've had this, I thought, oh, this tastes a bit like a burrito filling. So, no surprises, I'm going to stick mine in a wrap. Tracey's got a chicken kebab, Luke's got his, like, special, massive box of meat. So I'm going to wrap mine up in a burrito. See what, I think it's going to be alright. So we'll see what we think. This is Luke's go-to, his massive box of meat.
It's not going to be eaten in a while, you know. It might not be eaten in a while.
Don't eat it in a while. And here's mine, I'm going to wrap that up.
Ooh.
Right. Kebab was well nice. I nicked some of Luke's, and my little burrito experiment was not bad at all. Could have done with all, you know, all the nice bits in it, like loads of cheese and that sort of stuff. But as I said, nicked some of Luke's. I got a big bowl of cherries, and I'm feeling a bit tired. Everyone's checked in, so I think I've got 10 for breakfast in the morning, which by our sort of normal standards is easy peasy. So Tracey and I are going to settle down to a bit of telly and a relaxed evening. So we'll see you lovely lot in the morning. Happy... what day is it? Saturday. You lovely lot, guess what? Big clock.
You changed it.
Changed it. Kylo, what do you think? Now, we mentioned last week that Kylo has had his chompers done, and he is a different cat, aren't you, mate? You are loving life. Morning, wife.
Morning.
That was a slow... I'm saying it, that was a slow-ass breakfast.
Well, yeah, the people that came down towards the end, very nice people, just wanted to spend time together chatting, but we couldn't clear the table.
Yeah.
That's all we had to do, and we were waiting for that. Luke was waiting for people to leave their rooms so we could actually do the rooms this morning, and nobody was leaving their rooms, so it's just been, you know,
yeah.
it is what it is.
And we've got our lovely mate, Kev, doing some odd jobs around the house, front doors sticking, something goes wrong here all the time. Front doors sticking, and one of our...
I've been editing last time's vlog, and you tried to fix the front door last week, and the footage that you were already seeing, he thought you fixed the front door.
I forgot about that. Stupid old memory. So yeah, had to call a man out. My mate Taff, or Kev, is out mending the door at the moment. Well, he's actually mending it how I was going to mend it, but he's sanding a bit off the bottom of the door. And I did try doing that, but in like a typical bodger way. I put some sandpaper on a doorstop and gave it... But he's actually got a really long bit of sandpaper, and he's like giving it like a reverse shoe shine. That sounds like an erotic movement. The reverse shoe shine. Anyway, and we have currently got another problem in one of the rooms, which I've been reliably informed is called water hammer. So at random times, one of the pipes somewhere in the floorboards or in the wall starts going hell for leather. So we had a lovely couple in the affected room said, oh, just so you know. And like, did she ask if we had a ghost?
Yeah. Oh, there's nobody in the room above. Nobody in the rooms outside, and it was happening between 11 and 2 in the morning. So why would it suddenly do that unless somebody's making it do it?
Don't say things like that. So yes. So that's going to be a process of elimination, but I think I'm kind of on it. I'm not on it, but I am kind of on it. Anyway, so yeah, it's 20 past 11. Luke's on rooms. Daisy is... oh, doorbell's going. It is doorbell. I'm going to have a cheeky shower. Get ready for the day. We're pretty much full up tonight. The room that had the affected problem in is out tonight, so I've had to phone the people that are in it and explain the situation, saying, look, we've got a really random problem. You know, it might happen, it might not happen, but we've got 2 single rooms next door. You can have them as well as like a backup. So there we go. Because I'd hate for someone to turn up and, you know, we run as a B&B and our rooms are nice. They're not amazing, but they're nice. So all we really want is for people to turn up thinking that they've booked a B&B, so their expectations are met, and you know, then they get a bit of kefir, a bit of tracer, a lovely breakfast, the rooms are better than average, so their expectations are met and a little bit more. That's all we want. Anyway, so I spoke to this guy that's booked the room out tonight and just explained the situation. Said, oh yeah, don't worry mate, no problem, thanks so much for letting us know, because it's much better to preempt that, because I'd have been sweating about that all day and going, oh, I hope they're going to be alright. So I've learned from experience, like, and in life, and I've told the kids and whatever, hit your problems, not hit things head on. Hello.
Hello.
You stealing my stuff from downstairs?
Yeah.
What are you having?
Oh yeah. I've got some mushrooms, eggs and bacon.
Nice.
I'm going to figure something out.
And you went out with Ellen last night, didn't you?
Yes.
And you came back stinking a bonfire.
Yeah, like my bedding smells of fire.
I know, and you came back with some apple sours.
Oh, I bought that before I went there.
Did you?
It's very good. It just tastes like sweets.
Sweets. And you've demanded a roast for tomorrow.
Yeah, I really want a roast.
Big old roast. Make some gravy. Should I go for it properly? Yeah. Right, cracking on with the day. Right, heading to Waitrose, out with a boy.
Coming back to the homeland, the promised land. Obviously I trained in the academy here before I later moved up.
And you've got to drop some work clothes back from like a year ago.
Yeah, not a year, but a good
It is about a year.
It's not a year, it's like a good 4 months. So.
We're going to go and get some nice bits for dinner. It is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Like the ones in the middle.
Yes, David, if you make any of these Christmas lights, which one would you want to go for and why?
I love Waitrose.
Me with Keith who loves Waitrose. Keith, do you love Waitrose?
I love Waitrose.
I love Waitrose.
So this is what happens when the boys get sent shopping.
This is what happens when the dream team come to play.
Right, we're all back from Tesco's. Luke has finally given back his Waitrose work costume after how many months? It was
4.
It was a long time. So much so that they didn't recognise you.
No, it's just some woman who works there now that didn't work there before.
So we bought some. Luke likes to touch a bit of pate, don't you, mate?
Don't I just?
And what we got? We got some French duck liver pate, and I've been so impressed with this Charlie Bigham stuff that I reckon
You've gone mad.
I have gone mad. I reckon it's better than takeaway. Yeah, and our takeaway next door is pretty decent. So for tonight's takeaway, well, for tonight's curry, we have got a chicken tikka masala with rice, which we can normally get that from our Tesco's as well, and we have got a chicken korma with rice. We can get that from our Tesco's as well, but this is what we got from we got all this from Waitrose, but you can normally get those in our Tesco's, but I've never seen this one in our Tesco's. Trace, listen to this. For our Charlie Bighams, we got cauliflower and paneer curry with chickpea, spinach and lentil dal.
Nice.
That is going to be well nice. And while we're in there, for dinner tomorrow we're going to have a roast. Oh no, back on the theme for this evening. Got these from Tesco's. These are like doing your pan poppadoms, so they're going to be exciting. And these monster naans, so we're going to do those as well. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to have a roast, and we were umming and ahhing what to do, but when Luke and I were in Waitrose, we saw these. So we got some slow cooked beef brisket. So that's going to be our meat tomorrow. And Trace, we got pud tomorrow as well.
Oh yeah, that bought pud.
Bread and butter pudding.
Yeah, I've been craving that this week.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get custard.
Yeah, I'm going to get some custard tomorrow. I know, right? Right, so here is our Charlie Bingham's Indian. So that's the veggie one, and they're kind of all going to cook at the similar times. I've adjusted it. Hello, number one. Don't touch it.
Lovely.
That's raw, so don't start.
Ooh, lovely.
Anyway, how's football? Not watching football, are we?
No, I've had enough.
Yeah, don't blame you.
We just watched, for anyone following the Arsenal game, if you can figure out dates of the weekend, we just watched Tavares pass it directly to Jota. They scored from it. So I'm going to take a little break. This is a Formula 1 weekend anyway. I'm going to enjoy that sport instead.
Yeah, and you're going to do some sim racing with Matty Pollard tonight?
I am, yeah. He's going to teach me a few things. You know, he's a world-class driver, and I just want to follow in his footsteps.
Nice. Right, so these are all going in, and these are all going to take about 35 minutes.
Are they all at the same time?
Sort of. It's not interesting, but yeah, I can make it work.
Sounds interesting.
It's not interesting. And these little foil bits go on top of the rice, and then they are going in the oven for half an hour or 35 minutes. Right, the kitchen is smelling absolutely fantastic. That Charlie Bigham stuff is smelling wicked. I'm not wearing this to be cool because, you know, that's not me, but I've got a well dodgy stiff neck, so I'm trying to keep it warm. That's why I'm wearing a scarf indoors. Right, these are the cook at home poppadoms. They don't look how I was expecting, which is kind of a good thing, really. So, yeah. And you reckon you've only got to cook them for 3 seconds, which is, you know, I'm quite excited. So, it did say to use vegetable oil, but I didn't have any. So this is what I use down in the kitchen. Good old crisp and dry. So I've got quite a lot in this pan. So it's probably 2 centimetres deep in there. They reckon 3 seconds. I'm literally going to drop them in. I'm going to test a little bit with a little corner, a little bit, see when the oil's ready. 3 seconds in, onto the paper, and then cool on there. Pretty excited for this actually. Right, so they're kind of hard. So a bit like a crisp where they sort of snap off. So that's them in their raw state. And I do love a poppadom, so I'm going to see what they taste like raw. Not all that. So I'm going to drop a bit in. Now that oil needs to be a bit hotter. So the food is out. It is smelling fantastic. So the rice is in there, keeping that covered. So they're going to let these rest up for a bit. Now the veggie bits. It looks lovely. I've put the naan bread in. That's going to need a couple of minutes in there. And I am just going to try popping one of these poppadoms in. Oh wow. Okay, right, so some of these are cooled down, but you know, look like poppadoms. Ooh, crunch like poppadoms. Yeah, they're lovely. Yeah, they're really lovely. Not quite as good as the ones from the restaurant, but they're better than like the ones you normally get, aren't they?
Yeah, they're better than the ones that you just get in a packet that've been pre-done.
Yeah, well impressed. Right, number one, thoughts on the poppadom?
I like it.
Pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't think they're quite as good as the restaurant ones, but they're not far behind.
No.
They were fun to cook as well, so they all puffed up.
That's what I'm excited for.
What, the naan?
Can I touch it?
Touch it. Try a little bit. Break a bit off.
Oh, I think it's a bit hot though.
No, he'll be right.
So, oh. It's almost a little bit cakey.
Oh.
I don't like it.
No good?
That's alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was just being difficult.
Yeah, you are being difficult, aren't
Oh,
you?
what am I like?
Yeah, what are you like?
Difficult Luke.
Difficult Luke. Happy Sunday, you lovely lot. First of all, big apologies. Didn't say goodnight last night. Sorry about that. It was rude, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How are you, wife?
Good, thank you, and you?
I'm good, thanks. This is a slow morning.
It's been a slow morning.
It's been a slow morning. Everyone's gone pretty much.
Yeah, just from 12. We did ask if we could have a slightly late checkout, so...
Yeah. Nice. So we are clearing down from a slow-ish service. There we go. Getting there. Charlie Bingham's. First of all, it was delicious. It was really, really nice, but I was hoping it was going to be as good as a takeaway.
No, it wasn't as good as a takeaway.
I know.
Really nice.
Because I think takeaways have that like dirty element to them. Not like unhygienic, but like, you know, like when people dirty in a good way, like a dirty burger.
Yeah. Naughty.
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 Proper naughty. But it was very, very nice. The poppadoms were excellent. The naan bread was good. It was all really, really good. But I really wanted it to be as good as a takeaway. But it wasn't. Luke was all smug, like, oh, I told you it wouldn't. It wasn't that smug, but it was like...
It was very nice.
It was very nice.
It was very nice and easy.
Yeah, so quietish day today because we've got only got 2 check-ins. We're going to have a nice roast.
Got 3, don't get too excited, we've got 3.
Oh, Jesus, that changes everything. So yes, so we have got 3 check-ins today and we're going to have an early-ish roast, going to be eating around 4, Grand Prix on, and I'm predicting a bit of a lazy day. So I do need to clean my bathroom, so I might do that, all the excitement. And yeah, oh, bit of an update on the old cryptocurrency. I'm down 10% now.
It's a long-term investment.
It is a long...
Every day.
It's
like weighing yourself. You shouldn't weigh yourself every day. You should sort of do it at least once a week or whatever, just to sort of gauge, you know, the aggregate what's going on rather than, you know, daily.
What sort of person am I?
You weigh yourself every day.
Yeah, I'm a weigh yourself every day. Do you know what? I'm actually a weigh yourself 3 times a day.
That is too much.
And yes.
Time to do that, honestly.
Cool. What?
Don't you have the time to weigh yourself 3 times a day?
Doesn't take long. Get in, take my clothes off. gun scales. So, oh, that's not good. Anyway, so yes.
Sharing now.
Yeah, so the crypto is down 10%. And also, a couple of you have reached out and said, you know, need to be careful with stuff like this. I do totally get that. And also, I'm not suggesting that anyone should, you know, go and dip their toes in. But a friend of mine really knows what he's doing. And also, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm like the Adamant character in Prince Charming. What do you do? I do cryptocurrency. But when I say I've invested in that, I'm basically spending the money or putting in, I'm not putting in loads of money. I'm just having a play. So instead of doing the lottery, instead of buying a coffee, instead of, you know, having 10 pints on a Saturday night, I am putting in, if
money you'll be spending on those things.
Yes, and if I lost it all, it would be like, so I'm not like, yeah, the kids,
You're not playing fast and loose with our life savings.
No.
Well, I hope you aren't anyway. No, you're not.
We haven't got any savings.
This is true.
We are currently stood in our savings.
It's all in our business.
So yes, so today I am, you know, pottering around, getting a few bits and pieces done. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Morning, Star. Star has been having a mad 5 minutes running around. What time is it? Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I only gone and changed big clock. Probably have mentioned that, but 11:30. What are you doing on your Sunday morning? So, we've done the wash up. That's kind of it today. It's kind of an easy peasy day. I'm not going to lie. My trapped nerve or whatever I've got in my shoulder is making me quite miserable. I can't say that it's like agonising, but I can say that it's... Right, everyone knows... Burning toast. Everyone knows, like, the worst pain in the world is either stepping on Lego or a cramp. Cramp has got to be it, actually. I've never had more pain than that. And this is like a constant 3.5. It's really annoying. So it's sort of travelling up into the back of my neck. Anyway, I've had this sort of stuff before. Through doing CrossFit and bits and pieces. Anyway, top tip, if you've got a bit of a back pain and your wife, boyfriend, significant other gives terrible massages so they don't get asked to do it again, a bit like that whole tea making thing, like if you make a cup of tea really badly they're not going to ask you again. So if you've got one of them, not you Trace, it's Trace, this is a lacrosse ball and you know it's like a really hard ball, so it's kind of bouncy but it's hard. What you want to do, so I know exactly where the spot is, like in my back, so you go up to a wall and then you sort of position this behind you and then you can adjust your body weight. Oh, did you hear that? So, and then you just, you know, you're going to end up dropping the ball a little bit and having to pick it up, but there you can see behind there. Right now, Tracy, stop rattling stuff out there. I'm going to give our friend, this is what my back sounds like. Oh, ow. That's not the wall. Oh, so, yeah, if you have got someone that gives out chunky massages and this is, I think these lacrosse balls are like a couple of quid. And it's really good, you know, really get in there and I appreciate this is looking a bit weird because this side feels really good and this side really hurts. And the painkillers aren't touching. I'm touching the sides. Anyway, enough of me boring on. Time to crack on. Right. Hello.
Alright, that was rude. You're very. I don't know why that was so dismissive. Just ask a question.
Right, so I was hoping just to walk into town and get some bits and pieces. Went to Aldi. Didn't like that. Did it. No parsnips. Nothing.
Didn't butter your parsnips.
Did not butter my parsnips. Then I went to the co-op. Even worse. So I had to go to Tesco's, which was full of every difficult person ever. Anyway, we've got some stuff. So it's going to be, Daisy, how are we? Don't film me, I feel gross. So I am half phoning this roast in. So we've got microwave carrot and mash, oven cauliflower cheese, Tesco's finest custard for our pudding. You excited for the pudding?
I'm so excited for the pudding.
Finest gravy, and I am doing spuds, carrots and parsnips and I'm roasting them. And right, Samuel.
Oi, oi.
How are we?
Not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Good, thanks. Been medicing this morning.
Have been grafting it out.
Any dramas or all plain sailing?
All plain sailing, keeping everyone safe.
Keeping everyone safe, that's what we're all about. And it's coming up for 2 o'clock. We are just about to settle in for the Grand Prix. Right, so the spuds have been here for about 40 minutes. And these are these brisket things that we've got. So we've got 3, so that serves 6, so there's 5 of us, so there should be plenty. And that's what they look like. They come in a little like vacuum pack pouch, and they put them in these foil trays, cover them with foil, and stick them in the oven for half an hour. Right, the brisket is cooked. I've road tested it. It's delicious.
That was good.
Really good. Everything's bubbling away. Yorkies are in. Gonna get to the table in a sec.
I've already like touched the rest of my food.
Right, Luke's eating all the Yorkies. We are all set up, all ready to go. More cauliflower cheese, dinner time. Right, it is now bread and butter pudding time. These are the Charlie Bingham's ones. They smell fantastic. Sorry, we're being greedy. So there's 5 of us. We got 3 puddings.
That's so good.
But they look and smell delicious. Luke, that's going to be really hot.
That's why I've got the cold custard.
Oh yeah, and we're going cold custard. And Daisy and I have just checked the custard to make sure it isn't poisonous, haven't we, Daiso?
I mean, I did more than check, I think.
And we've got this Tesco's Finest custard, and it's incredible. So we are going to sit down and enjoy those, watch a bit of telly tonight and get ready for next week. Thank you so much for joining this weekend. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm not sure how this one's going to turn out. But hey ho, stay safe, be kind, look after one another. Cheers, is.
Cheers.